Dave, wow. It's great to have you on Spokes and Folks today.
Oh, absolutely. Really good to be here.
I am so excited for so many reasons, but if you're watching the show, you've already heard Dave play, and that's because Dave's the band leader, of course, of the band that plays our theme music, Gaucho.
Gaucho.
Yeah, and it's so cool to have you here on the show. I hear that joyful theme music when our show starts, and I'm like, ooh, it's fun, it's cool, you know, like that was
Upbeat.
Upbeat. We're starting at SF Jazz, an institution in San Francisco with a long history. We're gonna go through Chinatown, maybe play some music on the way, and in North Beach at Comstock.
At Comstock tonight.
Yeah. And you have a gig there later?
Yeah.
So we're just his escort today. But anyway, thanks for joining Spokes and Folks today for our ride, our play along, and get ready for my singing voice. It's pretty professional. Hey there, this is Spokes and Folks, a little series where we show a more joyful world as possible on two wheels. I'm your host, Sarah. On today's show, we're talking to Dave Ricketts about being a musician and his band, Gaucho, as we sing and ride our way to North Beach. All right, Dave, we've made it to Market.
Yes! Market Street!
Market Street! But I'd love to know a little bit more about how you came to San Francisco and how you got into music. And maybe they're a combined story, maybe they intertwine.
I came to San Francisco kind of on a whim, right from college. I studied classical guitar in New Mexico.
Oh.
And then, I met this woman, she became my future ex-wife, but we drifted out to San Francisco January 5th, 98. And I just wanted to be kind of more in something that was improvisatory and something, classical guitar is so European. I wanted to do something that was American. That's
amazing. So you came out, you wanted to try something new, both in a city and in a musical genre. So you threw together this Gaucho group.
Absolutely,
and you've been going for how many years?
God, about 21 years now.
Okay, we are heading up towards Chinatown.
Yep. Orson Welles did that, Lady of Shanghai.
Orson Welles, like Orson Welles from the radio?
Orson Welles. There was a movie he did called The Lady of Shanghai, and it takes place in Chinatown here.
Oh, yes, okay.
And it's really great. Also, speaking of jazz, a couple years ago I finished reading the Billie Holiday autobiography.
Oh, yeah.
And she was having an affair with Orson Welles. Billie Holiday, what an incredible person. She just had such a life. Such a beautiful singer.
Yeah.
Oh, you sing too, though, don't you?
Whoa! Okay, look, here's the story.
Yeah.
I took singing lessons several years ago because I wanted to feel more confident in singing. So I'm not a professional singer, but my singing teacher at the time did tell me I could hit as high of a note as something Dolly Parton would do, and I was like, well, I'm sold, I'm done, I'm professional.
Yeah.
I'm in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm at the Grand Ole Opry.
Got the Dolly Award.
Yeah, I got the Dolly Award. Okay, we're here at Chinatown Gate. We have these extremely nice ukuleles. I can't tell you, these nylon strings are really they have a center of titanium gold filament.
You think you can do that one?
Do I think I could do it? Okay, what is that? This and this?
Yeah, it looks like, and then that was 3 fingers.
Oh, right here?
On 2nd fret.
Oh, 2nd fret, okay, like that. Oh yeah, I know the G7. Also, the international body, the G7.
Well, if we did C and G7, we could do that, goodbye Joe, me gotta go, me oh my oh. So be seated, we'll start on C though.
C, okay.
1, 2, 1, 2. Goodbye Joe, me gotta go, me oh my oh. Me got a pole roll, the pin roll down the bayou. My Yvonne, sweetest one, me oh my oh.
Me oh my oh.
Son of a gun, gonna have big fun on the bayou.
On the bayou. Break it down, Dave!
G7, yeah. C.
I'm on C.
G7.
Back to G7.
C. Beautiful, look at you.
I think if you sell...
And Dolly Parton's voice. That's incredible.
Triple threat right here. I heard you made up a song about Chinatown.
I did not. I did not make it up, but I worked on it.
Okay.
I don't know. It's kind of tricky for me to play on ukulele.
Yeah.
It's got lyrics, I'll sing it. By Gene Schwartz.
Okay.
Oh, Chinatown, my Chinatown, where the lights are low, hearts that know no other land, drifting to and fro.
To and fro.
Dreamy, dreamy Chinatown, in the center of the town, where hearts seem light and hearts seem bright in dreamy Chinatown.
How does it feel to be like an artist in this day and age when, a lot of things are pulling people in different directions?
Oh, yeah. I feel better than ever being a musician, and it's amazing too because music, it's what I do for a job, but I was talking with a buddy of mine up in Portland and we're both like, yeah, it's what we do for a job, but it's also what we study, and it's also, like, if you had the night off, you'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna sit around and play guitar, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
And it's like, how many doctors are like, I'm gonna sit around and, take out a friend's esophagus or whatever for fun or whatever they do.
And just like that, popped out into North Beach. We're very privileged on this show to be able to bike in a lot of cool spaces in San Francisco. What a cool town, right? We've also biked a lot in our car-free spaces, but what's special about this ride to me is that we have biked through so many historical spots in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Chinatown, one of the oldest Chinatowns in the United States.
You got the Transamerica building right
Transamerica
here.
Pyramid, and of course right behind us, City Lights Books, which, as rich as the jazz history is in San Francisco, so too is the literary history here as well.
Absolutely.
The beats. So many types of beats. Literary and musical.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing, the beats.
But yeah. Well, shall we continue? I would love to get to Comstock.
Yeah, it's just a block down.
Okay, let's do it. So we're at the Comstock now, which is your gig tonight. We're gonna go upstairs and check it out. Maybe, do a little improvisation ourselves.
Maybe.
That would be fun. If the Chinatown Gate song was any indication, this Dolly Parton of the West is ready for my debut.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bicycles.
Bicycles, spokes and folks, and jokes.
Gaucho.
On social media.
I hate my life. I never do that. I kept it in my mouth. I don't need to go into detail, but I shouldn't have said I kept it in my mouth. Delicious. What a vibe up here to play with your quartet.
Yeah.
This feels special.
This was one of the first bars after the Great Earthquake. It was built in 1907.
06,
yeah. Jelly Roll Morton himself used to own this club. He was the inventor of jazz from New Orleans. And he was run out of San Francisco because whenever he was very happy or very upset, he liked to fire his gun in the ceiling. Spokes and folks 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 and well, we went from Hayes Valley down to North Beach.
North Beach.
On the way, we went through Chinatown, and now we're getting drunk on the street.
On the street.
Spokes and folks and spokes and folks and spokes and folks and
forever. Spokes and folks and spokes and folks and spokes and folks forever. I have a dog, and this is Dave, and he has a guitar, and my name is Sarah.
Spokes and folks and spokes and folks and spokes and folks and spokes and folks and wow, drinking booze.
Drinking booze.
Spokes and folks and spokes and folks and spokes and
blah blah blah. Spokes and folks and folks and folks and booze. All booze. Oh, most of it's coming out.
Folks and folks in the morning. Spokes and folks all day long.
All day long.
Spokes and folks all morning.
In the evening. And spokes and folks. This is a song. And spokes and folks.
Okay, here I go.
Okay.
There's a place I used to go. Oh man, I loved it so. It's been gone now many a long year, where the girls were so fine, they'd be drinking their wine, and I would be drinking my beer. In a little cafe, not too far across the way, you know, right in the center of town. I know, that's how the story goes when they tore that whole building down. Down in the valley where I long to roam, there's a place I used to hide out where my friends and I'd get high, but I just cannot remember the name. Still, when I go there, I will see all the things it meant to me and how I would never be the same.
It's a little sad. I'm gonna cry. So
Down in the valley where I long to roam, there's a place I used to hide out where my friends and I'd get high, but I just cannot remember the name.
it's because you were high.
When I go there, I will see all the things it meant to me. That's a joke, and I'll never be the same.
It's called comedy, Sarah.
Thank you very much.
Dave, it has been a literal immense pleasure. I feel like through our conversation, I've learned so much about you, so much about music, so much about San Francisco. You are a gift to the city, so thank you for playing your music here.
Thank you.
You can check Dave out every Friday at the Comstock. Go to GauchoJazz.com.
GauchoJazz.com for the band Gaucho.
Yes.
We're doing a show at SF Jazz June 13th.
2023.
Gaucho, we have a lot of records out, and then I also do country songs, as we were kind of doing some
I'll be
stuff
there.
like that.
Yeah.
And I play every Tuesday night at the Sea Star. I have a record out of my country stuff called Daddy's High Again. And thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Spokes and Folks.
Thank you so much. This is Dave. I'm Sarah, Spokes and Folks, and today I spoke to this folk, Dave Ricketts.
Well, we went from Hayes Valley
down to North Beach. We sang some songs, we rode our bikes, and now we drank some drinks.
We drank some drinks, we rode our bikes, now we're in North Beach.
We drank some drinks, we rode our bikes, and now we're in North Beach. My dog is perfect, and so am I.
Yeah. Jim Morrison, everyone. The Lizard King.